Well, hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. What's up man, how are you doing? To Extreme Realsensei, hey dog, Noob Mother, everybody else, welcome, Aston, what's up? First, the buffing. Curious to see what the BG store update will be. Yeah, I'm quite curious of that one as well. Yeah, I am quite curious of that as well. So, meanwhile, you know, don't really spend your Elders marks. Not Elders marks, but yeah, well, Elders marks too, but also BG tokens. And see what the store update's gonna be. What's up, Daniel? How are you doing? First, I'm just gonna quickly jump in arena, and we have gotten milestones in here and here, which means we need to grind this thing. I unfortunately took off my liquid courage double edge masteries, but to compensate for that, I should have like a useless 20% boost. Ridiculous amount of Elder Marks. I'm at 5,000. I'm at like 3.5k, something like that. So next season, use them. Did you upload? I did upload a future Ant-Man video. Unfortunately, in my gameplay clips, it had like a background noise from random YouTube that I did not know it picked up. So I kind of have to re-record it, but it's fine. I still have all the gameplay and stuff. I just need to make sure I get rid of the background noise. So I'm gonna re-upload it either later today or tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I did upload a future Ant-Man guide, and I made it private, and I will re-upload it. Yeah, it was like a video or TV sound, something like that. Grinding for 6-star Moon Dragon? No, I'm not grinding for 6-star Moon Dragon. Probably should have. Perhaps I should have, but I'm not. I might be grinding for Adam Warlock. Who knows? Maybe. Could be, because it's conveniently going to be off season. No, wait, new season is going to start then. Adam Warlock Arena is going to be when the new season of Battleground starts. But I might just take a slow start and grind Adam Warlock first and then play Battleground. So who knows? Who knows? Yeah, man, that was my fault, so I'm going to fix that. Kind of surprising that they did have the sound, because normally by default in the video settings, it typically when I use play, it automatically mutes those videos, but apparently this time it didn't. So hopefully, well, I mean, not hopefully, but I need to be more careful. That's it. And yeah, in 50 minutes from now, I know what's gonna be 15 minutes from now. We're gonna play some new side event as well. Might as well, right? What do you guys think about BG rewards update, by the way? I just explained what happened to Ant-Man video. I had some background noise in that one. So I'm gonna re-record that Ant-Man video. Fine, no biggie. Words of BG season looks somewhat juicy. Yeah, they do look much better. Do indeed. I'm still in such a tier 6 basic, tier 3 alpha drought. Like, honestly, it's really bothering me right now. Because I need to get like 3 more catalysts of each to take a new rank 5. And then I have a whole plethora of champions I want rank 4. Alright, no worries, Willis. But yeah, I'll re-upload that video. Or redo that video and re-upload it either today or tomorrow. We'll see how I do on time. Probably tomorrow, most likely. Oh, come on. Why do you not listen to me? You need picture form, geez. Okay, Aman, you can read. We know you can read. You should. Oh, I didn't add the fine. No problem. Come on, where are my... This is why nobody likes Voodoo. Where are my laws? Man, I think Voodoo would be... Well, Voodoo would be so cool with a little bit of a buffy buff. Well, you're just a bit lazy then, man. Hey, what's up, Growler? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Gonna get a few more units going. To be honest, had I known before I set the stream up that that video I will have to re-record, I probably would be doing that right now instead of the stream, but you know, all good. Come on. Come on, baby JJ. Let's clippity clap. There are like 10 champions I really want to take up to rank 4, by the way. So I hope we get a significant increase in the rank 4 materials that we're earning. Want to rank up my Piggy. Want to rank up probably Starkey and Vision and maybe Shocker and maybe Zemo and a whole bunch of champions. Want to rank up Hood. Who else in science? I kind of want to rank 4 Eyebomb. What's up, Jason? She-Hulk's dupe makes her worse against her main matchup. I don't know. I see where you're coming from, but in most cases, I do think it's quite helpful because you do trigger decks. I mean, I would kind of agree on random matchups and questing, but you know, in Battlegrounds, in Alliance War, where MD is a thing, and you often do trigger the decks, I think it kind of helps to make those fights more manageable, enables her to be more aggressive. And most of those mystics that you do want to use She-Hulk for are large or extra large, so her furies last longer than, you know, generically would. So, I don't know. I don't mind it. I see where you're coming from. I agree with that. But, you know, there will surely be a situation where against, like, you know, a non-MD medium small-sized mystic champion, she will do worse. I agree. There will be a situation like that, like I don't know, Act 8 against Longshot or something like, or like Wiccan or I don't know. But you know, against the Sasquatches and man things and whatnot, I think it's perfectly fine. Hungry for breakfast? Breakfast? What time is it there for you? I like how this, you know, Battleground season is about to end, and I'm not even playing. That's a big change. I actually did play some matches today. I was stupidly close to getting into the 4, because I won like 4 in a row, like in between yesterday and today. But then I lost against the guy in Mysterium 1, and I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to climb back up. So I'm just gonna take, you know, my C5 rewards and be done with it. They should update the other class masteries, I completely agree. Most of the class masteries are kind of... Well, the thing with class masteries is that, again, they affect only the one class, right? So, unless it's very, very, very strong, it's almost never worth running. They need to update masteries in general. I would almost prefer that... Okay, come on. Okay, you caught me. Fine, whatever. I'd almost kind of prefer that the class mastery thing, you would have like separate mastery points, and you would have to choose to have like 4 or 3 of the 6, and those mastery points would have nothing to do with regular mastery points. Planning on doing Battlegrounds stream soon? Well, Battlegrounds is gonna go away in 40 minutes for a week, so no. There will not be any Battlegrounds streams until Season 8. I played for 4 days and I'm almost out of C6. Well, you should probably make sure you don't fall out. Why haven't you played for 4 days? Jason? I am really, really glad though that they are amping up Battlegrounds rewards, because yeah, they were definitely outdated. How well they ramp up Battlegrounds store, that's gonna be like super important. No motivation? Yeah, I kind of get it. I do some matches now and then. Mr. Negative fallen off? No. Mr. Negative has not fallen off. Mr. Negative, like, you know, in this current meta, I'm running Mr. Negative. And he's one of the best champions for this meta, period. Getting made Paragon, thanks to your guides, best out there, thanks. Hey, that's very nice to hear, and congratulations on being Paragon, man. Congratulations. Finally in the big boy club. Even though I do think we're gonna be getting a new title relatively soon. But, you know, all the more reason to get that Paragon strap. And I haven't played Quake seriously in such a long time. I don't know if Mr. Negative is like the most underrated champion of all time, but he's good. Good for sure. I need to use some 3-stars as well now, by the way. Because I have some 3-star boost. Drunk for first. Scorpion, Spot, or Mr. Negative. I'd do Scorpion first. Dini. I would do Scorpion, yeah. Who's better defender in general? As in, like, out of who? Tapitachi? I mean, the best defenders in the game? It depends on the game mode. And the meta. And the nodes. But, you know, overall for Battlegrounds, I'd say Domino and Korg are like the 2 best defenders. Purely defended, probably Korg. Yeah, because even though he does have plenty of counters these days, he still pretty much always demands quite a bit of time. Okay, no worries, Dini. Future Ant-Man and Shocker. I personally prefer Future Ant-Man. And I also think Future Ant-Man is better defender. I don't think Shocker has like anything defensive too much. Only thing you need to do is just, you know, make sure you intercept him now and then. Man's coming in with 22 Canadians. Your Bakhmut guide was really good, especially the simplified written part of it all. The phases, well, thanks. I do try with those guides especially hard to make them kind of straightforward, simple. I purposely don't cover a whole bunch of abilities there. You know, for instance, don't hit his block twice and stuff like that, but just, yeah. Thank you, appreciate that. And let's get you up there. I think 22 Canadians is around 18. I'm just gonna put 22.
Shut up and take my money.
Most underrated
A man,
champion.
22 Canadian dollars. I think her Behemoth guide was really good. especially the simplified written out party for all the phases.
The most underrated champion. Havoc is super underrated, I think. Mr. Fantastic is still somehow super underrated. I always get a lot of shit for ranking up Mr. Fantastic, for, you know, placing Mr. Fantastic highly in my placements. I think OG Thor is underrated as fuck right now. Because he does have quite monumental off-the-line damage. Yeah, I do think a whole bunch of science champions are heavily underrated. Well, like, I don't know. Somehow Piggy has become underrated. Piggy is such a monster in so many cases. But like Valgrons. Who else? I think it's underrated. I think Silver Surfer is underrated. Yeah, I don't think there's much argument against why the Silver Surfer is underrated. My opinion, well, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I took mine to rank 3. We'll mess around with her. I really, really won't like that champion, I'll tell you that much. How good she's going to be, we can see soon enough, because now many people have her, so... We're gonna see it very, very soon. How well she does in general. What do you think of Joe? Oh, I really like Joe. I think Joe is a very good champion. Do you think the new title will revolve around 7-star rank 2s or 6-star rank 5s? 6-star rank 5s. I think, but I don't know. The new title is gonna be about 6-star rank 5s. But it could be either. It could be 6-star rank 5s or 7-star rank 2s. You know what I mean? How is Shocker top 5 potential? What do you mean, Shocker top 5 potential? What do you mean there? Do I think he's a top 5 tech? No, I don't. Oh, I mean, it would be such a kabam thing to do. To make that new title tied to relics. That would be so hated in community. But it would be like extremely kabam thing to do. Does Shocker have a potential to be top 5 tech? I don't think so. I might be wrong, but I don't think so. I think future Ant-Man's more likely. Up there. Whoopsies. Completely screwed this up. Okay, I'm just gonna... Stupid roll. Yeah. There's just new champs. He's kind of similar to those, yeah. I think Jugs has more to him because of his unstoppables and stuff. I would probably compare him with Hulk, kind of. More so than Jugs. I do think Jugs is like better than Hulk as well, by the way. Can't believe Paragon Players Crystal didn't get updated. Paragon Crystals? I'm sure it will eventually. But not until we have like, you know, featured Paragon Crystals and stuff like that. It will happen when we actually have bigger sensor for it. Galangor, Hyperion, or Call. But yeah, right now, you know, I don't see a way how they can, even if they wanted to. Because if you have like Tech, Crystal, you know. I don't know, maybe, but I just don't see them doing it until we have more 7-star champions and there are like featured Paragon Crystals. You know? What's up, Tony? How are you doing? Galangor, Hyperion, Call for rank 4, all duped. All those except I'll visit Max. Hyperion. No wait. Gallon first, Hyperion then. I'd do Gallon first, then Hyperion. Delay. But yeah, in general, I think there's tons of quote-unquote underrated champions in the game, but also at large, I do think there is kind of very good reason why some champions are more popular than others. And, you know, if champion is truly good, it only takes like a month or so for them to go from quote-unquote unused or underrated into quite popular. Like, case in point, Juggernaut. Juggernaut's buff happened, most people kind of meh it, you know? And then, like, Finn and a few other people started using Juggy in Battlegrounds. I started using Juggy in Battlegrounds, and obviously I have a relatively big channel, and, you know, within two weeks, within a month, virtually everybody was ranking up Juggernauts. And, you know, all of a sudden now Juggy is, like, super hype and whatnot. So, I do think that if a champion is good, sooner or later, people realize it. And at large, you know, there's a good reason why these champions are more or less popular. And, you know, like Vision Arcus, for instance, there's a reason why, you know, he's a good champion, he can do a ton of things, but there's a reason why he's nowhere near as popular as, let's say, Hulkling. Because Vision Arcus is good, but in most of these cases, you know, I think the champions are rated appropriately. Like, I look at Vision Arcus as a good champion. I just think there are better ones and better options. But at the same time, I fully understand that, you know, if somebody really likes a champion, they can rank him up and, you know, learn that champion very well and do things that people didn't think the champion was capable of. But it doesn't mean that, you know, he has been underrated. It just means that you like that champion a lot. You know what I mean? Benzema is the only one really I don't understand. He's either underrated or overrated. It depends where you're watching the video at. I suppose so. I mean, with Baron Zemo, he is one of those kind of quirky champions. It depends a lot on his matchup. He's fairly average in a generic situation. He's amazing in right situation, I'd say. And that's kind of my problem with them tweaking Baron Zemo as much, because they're taking away most of the cases when he was amazing with those, or a lot of the instances anyways. So that's why I'm really kind of sensitive to that balancing to Baron Zemo, because I think they destroyed majority of the reason why I would want that champion. Because, you know, it's kind of like with Archangel, you know, we don't rank or use those champions for kind of like average or bad matchups, right? We rank those champions for good matchups, great matchups, where they work the best. And they just took away a lot of quote-unquote best case scenarios for Baron Zemo. So I do think that tune-up is much more consequential than people realize. Like, a lot. Like, even this power snack node, for instance. Next, Alliance for Cycle. I mean, he's still gonna work for it, but... one second. So we have this, right? He's gonna be so good in this power snack, friend people. Because whenever you bring him in any matchups where opponent inflicts debuffs on you, against any champion that inflicts debuffs, you're gonna trigger armor. Power snack is gonna purify that armor. And you're gonna get your debuff purification back up again. And then, because it's every 7 seconds, you know, you can pretty much make sure that you all the time have uptime on your purification, and you're gonna be able to root opponents a lot and inflict bleeds fast and stuff like that. So I think for week 3, Baron Zemo is gonna be very good, but that only applies of him re-tune-up. Because as soon as they change his armor up buff to passive, this entire strategy doesn't work, and he's significantly weaker in, you know, every single fight. Yeah. And that's gonna be the case in, you know, whenever you see power snack, whenever you see buffet nodes, whenever you see a whole bunch of different nodes. And that sucks. And, you know, if, like, I'll probably will want to use Baron Zemo next month, because it's gonna be his still old version of him. But if he would be tuned, I probably wouldn't. So yeah, I think Baron Zemo tune is quite heavy. Pretty close 50k subs. Slowly but surely. Well, he does have some cheesy interactions, but, you know, that's what we want. Don't think we're getting broken champs like Hercules Ghost anymore. Yeah, I mean, they will try their best not to give us that. Like, I do think that only reason we will ever maybe at some point in future get something like Herc is if there's a mistake, and obviously because of balancing program, that mistake is going to be quickly rectified. So yeah, I agree with you. I think at most we are going to get a broken champion for 6 months before Kabam nerfs it down. But from the other side, I don't necessarily think it's like a super bad thing. I don't want this game to be, you know, just Herc goes brrr. I don't really want many Hercules type champions. It's like, we do have him, that's the reality, and, you know, yeah, I use my Hercules for, like, AQ, because AQ is just incredibly boring and repetitive content. But for stuff like Act 8, I purposely don't and avoid it, because it's just stupid. You know? I can get that content done relatively well without using a ton of items, and yeah, I'll try to do it pretty much not... Like, you saw my streams of 8.2 live, I didn't use Hercules for, like, anything. Comrade, hiding. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I think we're gonna get OP 7 stars as well. Don't you worry about that. I just don't think we're gonna get the. I just don't think we're gonna get. You know, Hercules, maybe Kitty, for a very very long time. I think we're gonna get, you know, Hyperions and Torches and Archangels and champions like that. I just don't think Kabam's gonna release the most broken things 7 stars. Like, very few champions. Like the same thing that they did with 6 stars. Kind of. From the old god 6 stars, you know, it took us ages to get 6-star versions of the most broken champions back in the day. What's up, Evgeny? How are you doing? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get Hercules 7 star. Possibly ever. Unless he gets nuked. I mean, you can't nuke down Behemoth only because Kabam made sure that you can't, or make it a lot harder because of that Infuriate ability. You can guarantee yourself that they only added it because of Hercules. And they're changing to BGs, so it wouldn't matter much. Like, there are tons of better champs than Herc and Ghost Kitty using BGs. Well, again, it depends on which matchups, right, doesn't it? Because, you know, Kitty is one of the best champions for a whole bunch of metas in a whole bunch of matches. But, yeah. I mean, I like the fact that we are encouraged to use more champions. And I don't ever want it to be the case where... yeah, you know, there are like 3 champions that you do all your content with. You wanker. Do you think there's any specific reason why we don't have 6-star magic yet? Yeah, because Kabam is absolutely scared shitless of magic's power control. I think they did some sort of internal testing, which basically said, yeah, we probably shouldn't release magic. I never want a new arena round to come so much. Oh. Well. I might actually end up getting all or most of the milestones. Well, I did get all the milestones in the 6-star arena, so I only have the 4-star arena left. But in 25 minutes, I'll be able to play some side quests. Oh, right. Right. Murph. Into the folks watching. Yeah, today's stream's probably gonna be quite quiet. Imagine 6-star Quake. Don't you try to give me a semi. Magic with Warlock synergy. It's not. There's more than just Warlock synergy as well. There's another Morningstar synergy thing. Warlock and Morningstar synergy. And then you're cooking. And then you can do magic, you know, Professor X synergy as well. Do you prefer champions that portrayed closer to their comic appearances or the comic appearances? I don't care about, especially right now. Definitely comic appearance. Yeah. I think a lot of kind of like movie adaptations look somewhat out of place. Yeah, polygons definitely have changed the way we look at champions. 1000,000,000%. Yeah, I will be playing side questions. Really like the reward buff for Polygon's alliance event. Well, I'm a bit worried about that because my alliance can be lazy as fuck. So I hope that that buff motivates enough of us. Because yeah, we do have quite a few people that are just lazy as fuck. They never do well in any events. And, you know, it is quite annoying, but what you can do about it. Like yeah. Like, yeah. What you can do about it? Alliances minimums? Yeah, ours don't. Wish ours did. Ours don't. You upload a few enchantment video? Yeah, I had to take it down because it had some background noise. I'm gonna re-upload that video probably tomorrow. Looking at the time. So yeah, future Ant-Man video tomorrow. Champion good deal 200 damage, another 6 good in PGs. Kind of in most of it depends on the metas. What you're saying there is true for nuke meta, for instance. Not true for more elaborate metas, which is one reason why I don't like nuke meta. You know, Mr. Fantastic, for instance, can't really do that. But in ton of metas, Mr. Fantastic is a very good champion because he plays around shit ton of nodes and shit ton of, you know, hard matchups. Like in this meta, for instance, this meta isn't as fast. Mr. Fantastic, you know, can be great dual purpose champion. So what you're saying is accurate in, like, you know, week 4 meta next month. For each buff on the defender, you have like reduced ability accuracy and, you know, all buffs on the defender last 40% longer. That's it. That meta is just going to be, you know, CGR and ghost pew pew pew. That's it. Nothing else is gonna happen in that meta. And unfortunately, that's gonna be our week 4 meta next season. I think that meta single-handedly is gonna kind of like it kind of ruins the excitement for the entire season for me because that's the week that matters, and we're just gonna be nuking everything down. I'll finish 7.4, but I'll not be Polygon because I only have 160 rank 4. How to deal with that? Start playing Act 8. Simple, you know. Get more rank materials. Finish 7.4, start doing 8.1. Complete that, start playing 8.2. Act 8's easy as well. Nothing hard about Act 8 and decent rank materials. But, you know, in general, how to deal with that? Get rank materials. How to get rank materials? Find content that awards most of them and is relatively easily doable. If you're very skilled, you can play, you know, Eternity of Pain and whatnot, but for most people, I'd probably recommend just doing the story content further. You can grind out Land Circuit this season. Well, best of luck. Last week with Cosmic Defenders, don't think it'll be hard, Kitty. No, absolutely fucking not. Like, which champion's gonna be harder? Last week you just bring in Longshot and, you know, handful of Mystics for Cosmics and that's it. Like, which champion do you think is gonna be hard to deal with? There's gonna be absolutely not. If there would be some sort of power gain node or something like that, then it could be hard. But other than that, like, Cosmic champions, okay, they get buffs. Do you think Hulkling is gonna be hard with Longshot? Or Tigra? Fuck no, you know. Doesn't matter how long his buffs last if he never gets any. or all of them get immediately nullified. You know, do you think King Groot is gonna be hard because his Furies or region lasts longer? No, you're just gonna longshot that or Tigrate or whatever. They reduce defensive ability accuracy, not ability accuracy. So you can't parry. That's it. Yeah, okay, cool. You can't parry. Cool. Bait out heavy attack, intercept. Hold your block for a second. That's literally it. Not to mention, Longshot has increased ability accuracy, so his abilities will still trigger. He has like 300% base ability accuracy. And, you know, with Tiger and a whole bunch, opponents are just never going to get any buffs anyways. No, I think it's going to be an absolute nuke fest. Because yeah, if it would be ability accuracy, then yeah, fair enough. It would be harder. But it's defensive ability accuracy, and in vast majority of the matchups and for vast majority of the champions, it simply means you cannot parry. If opponent has, you know, 3 buffs active or something. So yeah, no, it's just gonna be pew 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 meta. And that is it. There's literally no nodes basically in that meta. And you get your spirit gauge at starting at 50, so again, how to get access to your striker quicker. No, it's literally arena basically. Arena with no parry. In worst of the times. But it's not like every defender is going to be a cosmic champion with many buffs, you know. People are still going to be running Korgs. In which case, you know, Korg's just going to be Korg with no nodes. Rank 3 Electro good in defense BGs? Nah. Not worth it. Hopefully the easier victory track. Yeah, well, I'm sure a lot more people will get diamond. I don't think many more. We'll see. How many people get to victory track primarily depends on how many people are willing to grind it out. Be there any changes to victory track or not, especially because these changes to victory track stop at diamond 1, so you still have like 4 tiers and you'd need to play properly, so it's going to be much easier to get to diamond 1, but it's not going to be any easier to get in Glazed Circuit really. We're going to like 8 rank 4s now. I'm seeing UC is making it play. Freaking UC making it where? I got G2 for 4 seasons. Well, hopefully that changes. 4 tiers would motivate a lot of people. What do you mean by 4 tiers? There's not enough people to run 4 tiers, I'd say. I'd think, probably. But, also what you're saying, Derek, is something I doubt you want yourself. Because, let me put it like that. Are you happy when July 4th comes with uncollected offers? Whilst you see that how players get better offers, that Thronebreaker players get even better offers, and that Paragon players get 10 times the stuff that you're getting. No. Right? And that's going to be a similar case with if BAM kind of like splits down Battlegrounds in 4 tiers. You think you want it because you'd have more balanced matchmaking in a sense, but you also lose your ability to do better than other, you know, people with your roster or something like that. And every single time tiers are introduced in this game, every single time without fail, people complain about rewards not being good enough for the lower tiers. You see, you know, from your perspective, like I really, really, really don't give a crap whether Kabam does it. If they do, not a hair off my back. right? If Kabam makes 4 tiers, 20 tiers, I don't care. I'm gonna play exactly against the same people I have always been playing. I am, gonna still likely get exactly the same rewards I have always been getting. And sure, Kabam make 10 tiers, 15 tiers. For me personally, it doesn't matter. But for people in lower tiers, will. And for many of those people, it will be significantly worse. Because what people think, when they say that, oh, Battlegrounds needs tiers and stuff like that, they think that you're going to have easier matchmaking and stuff like that. What you don't think about is the fact that you're going to be earning significantly less rewards. The best thing, like a relatively small account at the moment can hope in Battlegrounds right now, is that they do not introduce tiers. They let you play against bigger rosters that are shitty players. And you will lose some of the matches because of it, but you will win some of them as well, and you will get better rewards than you otherwise would. Because as soon as tiers come in, you lose that ability. Yep. Hey Joel, the MCOC issue, people want easier content with top rewards. Yeah, pretty much. Kind of imagine if, Eternity of Pain. Kabam makes 4 tiers of Eternity of Pain. And you have to play in the tier that you are in, right? And obviously, tier 3 Eternity of Pain is significantly easier, less health, less attack, easier nodes, easier to complete. But you'd also get way less rewards. And then you'd be like, hey, I want the better rewards. And then Kabam would be like, well, then you should have had a better account. And they're gonna be, that's not fair. Rich get richer type of thing. So yeah, only thing that I'm gonna say, I'm not, as I said, I personally really don't care. Whatever tiers. It will change nothing for me. All I will say there is just be careful what you wish for. And good job, Jay. Sitting comfortable in C6. Very good. But yeah, the point is about tiers and battlegrounds and stuff like that. Just be careful what you do. I'm not gonna make like a massive advocacy campaign for it or against it. If I were to talk on the issue publicly, I would say that if you do introduce tiers, it's gonna be kind of worse for everybody. There's gonna be longer matching times for everyone, as we have already, because there's gonna be less people in the joint pool. Because obviously, tier the players out more, and the people in lower tiers, will likely end up being worse off than they are right now, even though you think you will be better off. But the reality is, if you have a 1 million account, you're not that strong in the game. You might be the most skilled player in the game, but if you have 1 million account, you're just not that capable in the game, because you haven't put in the time and effort building your account, and this isn't, Mortal Kombat. Your account matters a lot here. Adding tier rating without... Again. Love from Nepal, thank you. But okay, so adding tier rating. So let me put it like this. I'm gonna make a new account. Yeah? I'm gonna play on that account for 2 months. Or 3 months or whatever. I'm gonna get my account like 500k hero base rating. Because what you're suggesting is, because I am a capable player, I'm not the best in the world or anything like that, but, I'm decent. I have some experience in this game. And I'm gonna have 500k hero base rating. And I only get matched against other people with 500k hero base rating. How do you think what's gonna happen? I'm gonna fucking destroy all of them. Statistically speaking. I'm sure I'm gonna lose some matches, but, statistically speaking, if I'm gonna be playing against players with 500k hero base rating, I'm gonna destroy, 99.99% of my matchups. And I'll get a gladiator circuit. Meanwhile, let's say you have 3 million hero base rating and you match players that are also at 3 million hero base rating. And you win some matches, you lose some matches, but you can't make it a gladiator circuit because you're not that good. Maybe you are, but let's say you struggle, just theoretically. So with your tier kind of like idea there, that skill-based matchmaking isn't no, but this game isn't just skill-based though, is it? So with that idea, somebody with 500k hero base account deserves to get the gladiator circuit, while somebody who has 5 million account and just isn't as good compared to the other players 5 million account doesn't deserve to get the gladiator circuit. It's just stupid. Kind of like if you're the weakest of NBA teams, you get worse pay and worse rewards than a college basketball team. Yeah, to put it like in a perspective again, you can add some 1 million, it will never work out the way you want, because again, you can have a college basketball team or middle school basketball team who's very, very good for middle school teams, and they only match other middle school teams and they crush all of them. Every single one of the NBA teams would destroy them 1 million to 0. Are you with that idea that you match based on your account rating? You're basically saying that that college basketball team deserves better rewards than NBA team, which is just stupid, because if that NBA team ever matched that college team, it would be a massacre. You get advantage with money. Well, not just money. There are plenty relatively low spending players that have played this game for a long time and built up their roster. But that's the point of this game. This game is not just how good you are. This game is also about how much time, effort, and or money you have put in building your account. You cannot expect best results and best rewards if you just download the game and go like, I want the good shit. There are people who have played this game for nearly 9 years building up their accounts. Why should that, in this game it matters? This isn't Mortal Kombat, this isn't CSGO. It's kind of, if you play any RPG, you cannot make a new account, be level 1 and go and defeat final bosses and get the best loot. You need to level up, you need to farm, you need to get resources. Right? And this game, that matters. Okay, the modding situation obviously is a bit different thing. But yeah, has been like, you cannot download this game, play it for a bit and think like, I deserve the good shit, match only easier opponents and get the best rewards. No, you fucking don't. You deserve nothing of that. If it would be up to me personally, from kind of like purely theoretical standard, account size would not come into the Battlegrounds matchmaking at all. And if you have a tiny account and if you get matched against bigger players, you get your ass whooped, and that is where you are in the game, because that is how capable you are. Obviously, Kabam is a company and they need to find mitigating factors and help new players progress out and stuff like that. But all of that, is Kabam being favorable to you, as in like the new players, the small account players, rather than the big players. But, purely theoretically breaking it down, there should be no account rating taken in consideration anywhere in Battlegrounds matchmaking. Because, if you have a small account, then that is the thing that you need to work on. That is what you need to do. You need to build your account. Obviously, that makes the game unenjoyable for lower account players, and it cannot be purely like that. Because, yeah, then you would, feel like you're consistently getting bullied and you wouldn't want to play, and that's not in Kabam's best interest. So Kabam kind of has to reach out to you a little bit, make it, somewhat easier or somewhat limit the matchmaking in the week 3 track or something. But make no mistake, that is where you stand in the game. This game is, not just how skilled you are, it's also about how well you play. And if you have a, 1 million rating, and if you get matched against somebody with 4 million rating and they trash you, they are that much more capable in the game. Maybe you're more skilled than they are, but your account sucks, and account matters. Oh, whoopsie. And, whoops, I got KO. And in this game, account always matters. Be that, alliance quest rewards, be that, what content you're capable of dealing with, and so on and so forth. So, yeah. It's just the hard truth there. But I do agree with the fact that, Kabam needs to make player experience more balanced. But it is not making it more fair. When Kabam does add these, size, and that's why in Gladiator Circuit, they do not exist. In Gladiator Circuit, if you're like the world's most skilled player with a relatively small account, I will still match you. There are people with like 2 million accounts or 2.5 million accounts in top 100. I will match them. And account size in Gladiator Circuit does not matter at all whatsoever. Because those are like the most capable people that are playing this game. And, I will have account advantage over a whole bunch of players, and I will match somebody from TCN who will have an insane account advantage over me. It is something, that we need to factor in this game. It's just the difference is that the low-level players are unwilling to swallow that pill. Right? And again, what I'm saying is, quite harsh in a sense, but, and that's why I'm saying Kabam should, and they do, reach out and help out smaller play, newer accounts, and they help you progress faster. Stuff like that. But make no mistake, when they help you, it's not quote-unquote fair. It's a preferential treatment that you are already receiving. And, it's not done in the name of fairness. It's done so you wouldn't, get your ass whooped so much that you just never play the game again. Kabam's interested in keeping you playing. Of Jason. But yeah, obviously, modders and stuff like that is completely separate issue. It's no direct correlation with matchmaking. During this better to grind units, the answer is kind of all of them. Use your 6 stars in 6-star featured arena, use your 5 stars in 6-star basic arena, use your 4 stars in the 4-star arena, and grind first 4 or 5 milestones from every arena. First 4 or 5 milestones are always the best kind of get, in a sense, 90% plus. No, I don't think so. There are obviously people with lower ratings that are playing Balgans or trying. And of course I do. True. I'll restart. Anyways. I can add... This whole matchmaking issue is quite interesting. And, I understand people's problems with being matched against stronger accounts, but... And why Kabam would want to change it. But again, make no mistake, when they do change it, when they help you, it's not to make things quote-unquote more fair. It's to help out newer players. And I saw that you became water. I was just busy monologuing. New side event? Yeah. I just need to finish this round of arena and then we're gonna finish. So let's go get new side event stuff. Nice. Alright, let's claimy claims. We did get some extra units. I did spend some units today changing my masteries, which quite annoyed me. Rewards are... Yeah, of course. Yeah, the medal system, I think, is a decent middle ground where virtually all players will find it easier to get Diamond 1, and getting a Gladiator circuit is still, you know, as hard as it used to be. Nothing new, I think. I got Quicksilver, he was upgrading and duped. If you like him, he's quite peculiar champion. He's not exactly my cup of tea. I would have ranked him for prestige, but now that 7-star prestige is out and huge, I don't think I'll be rank 5 in my Quicksilver. Alright, good all future champions yesterday. What do you think deserves more rank for overall between Kate Bishop and Baron Zemo? Kate Bishop. I'd give it to Kate Bishop personally. Papian Ooze have very small accounts, but they are extremely skilled at this game. As an example, Katie, most people absolutely not Trappy or Ooze. Yeah, exactly. But they want to believe the illusion that they are. Yeah, exactly the point. Like, that's exactly the point. Everybody likes to think that, you know, if I only had better account, I would, you know, destroy everybody. I would be like this hot shit. And for a lot of people, it's hard to accept that they're not. Like, I'm flat out honest, saying that, you know, I'm not that great at the game. If I had a small account, I wouldn't be doing as well as Trappy or, you know, a whole bunch of other people. The fact that I have a big account does help me do better. Not all end all be all. I don't think I absolutely suck at the game. But, you know, big account's very helpful, which is the entire point of trying to, you know, build your account. Which is why I built my account. Bubble shields is the same type of nodes as all the time before. And what is the boss? Mantis. Mantis. Power shield. Cool. Whatnot. Never back down. Oh yeah, whatever. We're gonna bring in some fun champions. I miss trolling entitled players on the forums, bro, flexing MVP wins every war and think they're skilled. Oh, right. I forgot that. You know, it doesn't matter they die 8 times on a path, revive and, you know, push through, taking 16 fights, but they think that, you know, the hot shit. It is quite funny. What else I will bring in? Feeding is new. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Well, we're gonna take in Juggy for. Bring in. Yeah. Let's see how this does. Okay, let's beat up on the Sandman. Let's go down the middle first, though. Oh yeah, I didn't check the rewards for the quest. Yeah, let's see what we get. We'll check the rewards after. What's up, James? Not impressed by tier 12 AWMFDs. Oh, I'm sure we're gonna get that question soon. I love this matchup, by the way. So good. Really wish Sandman was in the featured. I wish Sandman was in the featured or Shocker. Hey, what's up, Emma? How are you doing? Check this out. Boom. I didn't even create once, but all of those hits were like over 10k. No one play Ghost anymore? No, people do play Ghost. Not as much. Of Kabir. And yeah, well, better late than never, JJ. How are you gonna make me up for it though? Hmm? How are you going to make up for it? Check this out. He's a baby Kate. Whoopsies. Still fine. Now we're bypassing miss. Ah, shit. Okay, I screwed up bad. I hate spots sometimes. Okay, let's just play it proper. Let's refresh this. See, we had a dodgy start, but we did fine. Kate Bishop good? Yeah, Kate Bishop's very good. Finn took Kate Bishop to rank 5 immediately. Yeah, he absolutely loves that character. I quite like her too. Kate Bishop's Awakening is quite helpful, yeah. Okay, so let me show you Spidey. Did you know I have a duped 7-star Spidey? Now I can... His buff's kind of growing on me a little bit, by the way. You and your stupid power game. Okay, that's fine. Drop your stupid level 2, I don't care. Because we got all the... Do I still have an equity? Yeah, I do. Okay, I have like no towns here. I have like 0 towns. But it's fine. No, it's not fine. He's gonna wreck me. Yep. Let's see if he can do it. Okay, Spidey. He has some growing up still to do. Oof, look at that insane red. I'm melting. I'm melting. Who's gonna melt first? He or me? You're a disgrace, Spider-Man. You're a disgrace. Watch Kong Skull and Ellen was so mad. Why were you mad? Oh. Yeah, I do agree there. Do you see an overgrown monkey? Probably not good. Oh, okay, so we have power shield. Oh yeah, whatever. I didn't even mean to press that, but maybe it's good that I did. Okay. Hey, fine. Fine. is so cool. Hey. Come on. Who would be the best here for special spamming? I don't even know. Quite annoying boss. It can take a while for most champs. Can't really Mystic Cheese this because she doesn't get any buffs. Can't rely on debuff heavy champions because of her Tranquilize on you at most times. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this boss design at all. I am not a big fan of this boss design. Yeah, what dodge is that? That's annoying. Yeah. This dodge just Doom probably would do. Might actually add Doom, see what happens. Oh, look at that. I don't know. I didn't get many sub points in BG solo and I played very little BGs this time round. I mean, I can try and take a look in a second. Oh yeah, I pulled 7-star Venom Duck. Oof, that's disgusting, man. Sorry to hear that. But pulled Domino out of Paragon and then Mantis. Nice. Congratulations on that. But so what are we? Ooh, two basic. If I select that's something. I suppose. How many points BG solo went? Right, solo went. Finish. Yeah, 336k. That's it. I didn't really even pay attention. I had no clue. I knew that I got the milestones, and that's it. Everyone used 3 stars, only 4 stars, and BGs, everything balanced out. Then what's the point of getting higher champions, though? But like, why should it balance out? Again, you're approaching this from a perspective of I want to make this better for me. You know. But why should this isn't Mortal Kombat? This isn't Counter-Strike Go. What's the point of you getting 6 stars champions? What's the point of you earning 7-star champions and ranking them up then? If I need to use my 3 and 4 stars in Battlegrounds. Like, yeah, it would quote unquote be more fair for smaller players. It would not be fair for, you know, larger accounts. And so effectively at any instance, it's going to be better for, let's say, 50% of the players. It's going to be worse for other 50% of the players, but it's not fair. This is what this game is. Could be once in a while meta. Again, once in a while, it doesn't matter. During that meta, why should not my best champions count? You know what I mean? Why should that be the way you want it to? Why should once in 3 months, you know, that be? This is not Counter-Strike Go. This is not Mortal Kombat. How much time and effort and or money you invest in your account matters. And it's always been the principle of the game and has been true for every single aspect of this game. And again, you're approaching it from the point of view is like, I want to make it better for me because I don't want to build up a big account, or I haven't built up a big account, or one reason or another. But that's not, you know, necessarily the truth for everybody. Oh, come on, no. Why I screwed up so much? Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Yeah, exactly. It's like, in that case, you know, we could do the same thing with Alliance Wars. Why don't we only use 4 stars in Alliance War? We should also do it in Alliance Quest, where everybody can only use 4 or 3 star champions every 3 months. and then the team that boosts hardest and finishes maps the fastest, for instance, gets the top tier rewards. Prestige doesn't matter. Building prestige, buying 6 stones, ranking up prestige champions will not matter. Right, what will matter in Alliance Quest then is whoever finishes the map fastest. That logic. No, it just... But I understand the inclination of wanting things to be that way, but that's kind of like me saying, I think I should be able to get myself a new Ferrari, even though I don't have enough money. Therefore, once a year, Ferrari can only be purchased with used sneakers or something. Okay, that's a stupid metaphor, but the point is, there are realities in games and in lives, and sometimes, you're just not rich enough. Sometimes you're not good looking enough to get a girl. Sometimes you're not, funny enough to get the girl. Sometimes you're not experienced enough to get the job. Sometimes you're just not good enough of a footballer to be hired by the football club. And sometimes in this game, your account is not good enough because you have not put in the work, effort, and or time to build it. I don't know how else to explain it to people. You should not be getting extra shit just because it's you. I have a very decent account, Armor Ghost game. No, but again, fair enough, decent, but, decent doesn't mean like amazing. Does it? Putting skill at the forefront of the mode, fun mode. Feel bad fighting below or above my weight. Okay, putting the skill forefront, then you're playing the wrong game. If you just want it to be, decided purely by skill. This game has never been that, With that point, you might want Kabam to give out, every new champion as 7-star max rank to everybody, and then it would be more fair and it would be more fun, right? Because like, why force experience accounts to use 3 stars and 4 stars? Why not just give everybody the 7 stars? Same shit, right? Cannot believe this. Gonna get wrecked by Sauron. Yeah, I got wrecked by Sauron. I might need to restart this because I'm not paying attention. It's like, I don't want to be matched against less capable players necessarily. But, in Gladiator Circuit, I get matched against lower accounts all the time. It doesn't really bother me. I also get matched against stronger accounts from time to time. It doesn't really bother me. Because, again, Battlegrounds is a measure of your overall ability in this game. Skill is one of those things. Your account is another. Your knowledge is yet again one more. And, your, cunning with your draft and stuff like that is another. All of those things matter in Battlegrounds. I don't understand why you're saying that we should just eliminate one of them. With that kind of idea, maybe take away fighting from Battlegrounds, and everybody has to auto-fight. Because, it's not fair against me because I'm less skilled than Fintech, let's say. And I know that I have bigger account, and I should be winning if I get, the better matchups. Let's say all my champions are rank 4s, all Fintech champions are rank 3s. I built my account for a reason. I should be winning against Fintech. So let's just make sure that Fintech's skill that he has built up for himself doesn't matter. And yeah, we auto-fight in Battlegrounds. So ultimately, everything is decided by your draft and by your account. How about that? That's exactly as reasonable of a proposition. You want to take away one aspect of this game for one reason or another. Or, you know, in similar nature, for instance, your knowledge matters in this game, and how well you draft, for instance, matters in Battlegrounds. So why don't we just auto draft? You know, so why should we be able to use our brains when we're drafting to try and outplay our opponent? Maybe I'm stupid, and I don't think it should be fair. I have very good reflexes, I play very well. I cannot draft and strategize well because I'm a bit stupid. So, you know, if I lose because other players are outdrafting me, even though I have as good a count as they do, and I'm more skilled than they are, like, why? Maybe let's just have Kabam auto-draft everything. That makes BGs interesting, actually. Yeah, to you, and I'm sure to many other players. But, you know, for many other players, what makes BGs awesome, or why they enjoy BGs, is because they can use the champions that they have acquired, grinded for, or, you know, opened crystals for, or and invested catalysts in. So when you say that, you know, I shouldn't be able to use 6 stars and we should all be playing with 4 stars, then that's no different. You're taking away a reason why a lot of people play this game. Oh, whoopsie, that was a lot of burst damage. Said the champions UKT didn't have necessarily effort. Didn't matter X. Not necessary. I mean, you could do without any. You could do without any of those specific champions. You're just stuck the entire season. No, you're not stuck the entire season. Again, there were other. It isn't like in Battlegrounds you have to have these, you know, specific champions to be able to play. There are people in top 10 Battlegrounds who don't have like a Nimrod or a Galen or whatever, that are basically like, you know, used by virtually everybody. No, if you did, like, you're saying it was necessary to have Venom Pull. I didn't use Venom Pull. How was that necessary? It wasn't even my deck. In every meta, some champion. So, like, you know, you can go with no meta at all, and then you might make an argument that having Ghost and CGR is mandatory. There will always be some champions who do better, some champions who do worse, but under no situation you must have like all of them. They don't just trying to give it some debalance. Well, I mean, it's true. Like, there will always be champions who are more, you know, compatible with nodes or meta, and there are some champions you don't. But if you don't have one or two of those champions, or some of those champions, doesn't mean you can't do well. And if you don't have any of those champions, that's on you. Like, you need to go out, play the game, get them, rank them eventually. If you want to be, you know, competitive or more capable in Battlegrounds. Not like you have some sort of inherent right or desire to do well in Battlegrounds. You need to make it happen by being skilled enough, by having a reasonably good account, by knowing enough about the game. And that is going to be true in every meta in Battlegrounds, because ultimately Battlegrounds is not you fighting Kabam, Battlegrounds is you fighting other players. And obviously Kabam when it comes to disconnects and everything else. Just had to get that in there. What happened in the future Ant-Man video? I need to re-record it. I'll upload it tomorrow. Oh, come on. Crap. Okay. This is gonna expire, isn't it? Yep. Whoopsies. Oh crap. Screw this up. Badly. Ah, this is awful fine. That's what happens when I don't focus on fighting. Fine, let's just finish it off. John's officially addicted to posting cat video shorts. Oh my god. Hopefully he's not doing it on TikTok. Kate versus cow is bugged. You knock it on, doesn't lose me. That is weird. Yeah, true, Wally. Thoughts on Kate Bishop? I do like her a lot. There's a reason I took her Kate rank for. I do think she's very good. I didn't have Venom, Venipol, and Alice Gallon, and a Hulkling. Still made GC by week 2. Yeah, exactly. Do you have Kate Bishop guide? I do not yet, but I will make one. I will be making one. No AMD. Oh crap, this isn't a great matchup. Yeah, maybe it'll work. Whoopsies. Oh, look at that. Okay, so let's knock him down here. Do this. How is he gaining power again? Is there a node I'm unaware of? Seems so. Oh, this node where he gains power if I let him block. And that stupid thing came back. Okay, fine. I'll deal with you the old-fashioned way. And I screwed up. Still need. Oh, look at that. I screwed up, but he still saved me. Screwed up. But the teeny weeny beeny power control still saved me. Okay, let's make sure we can do proper damage. I mean, not the. This is basically a level 2 0 ramp up, but. Oh, 1%. Okay, this was not a great matchup. So what you have doing, sometimes you're gonna have to save. Oh, so where we're at. What champions do you want added MC? Ping Fang Boom. I want Ping Fang Boom added to the MCU. I think that would be fitting. Okay, so never back down. Yeah, we have kinetic transference craft. Yeah, oh, fine. Barney the dinosaur. Why not? Sure, Barney fans will rejoice when they hear the good news. Oh crap. The protection came back at the wrong moment. Come on. Okay, no protections here. Is it just me or those rocks kind of came at the wrong time? Gonna have a ton of regen now. Oopsies. I just make stupidest decisions ever in this. Okay. I did get to my level 2 though, so it could be enough. Zazel? Sounds cool. Like a demon or something, right? When Zeus. Why not? I mean, in Marvel, pretty much anything goes. Why not? Okay, let's just go. We're gonna start with a level 2. Again, ideally, I always want to push Mantis level. For myself. Got 6 of these things. Sweet. Now we're going to go to level 3. Strong cover weight. Nice level 3. Oh yeah, Azazel. Now I remember. Yeah, he was in the first class thingy, wasn't he? With one of Shaw's henchmen. He's Nightcrawler's dad, if I'm not mistaken. I think he. He hooked up with Mystique, right? Okay, this kind of sucks. 100 damage. Okay, anyways. Build up level 2 here now. I'll just give you a belly bump because that's giving me style points. My month is gonna be quite annoying to fight against. Especially with this stupid. Whatever. Just die. Yeah, in the comics, Azazel is Mystic, his dad Mystique was the one who bought Nightcrawler to Xavier Academy. There you go. You know, I think it's a solid idea. I also think Nightcrawler could use, you know, a bit of love from Kabam. Took Kabam for a spin and did my sinister in his quest. 40 seconds. Nice. Nice, yeah. He is quite dope, isn't he? Phoenix, well, they could just buff the OG Phoenix. Just saying. That'd be so crazy. Whoa, what is up with me today? Okay. How dare you? How dare I? Fine. Was your fight went slightly better than mine? There you go. Yeah, I wish Nightcrawler was better in game 2. The next matchup in Battle of Gods. No. I will take a look though. I do think it was posted in mod chat by Heinz. The next matchup in Battle of Gods is Yusafa, isn't it? It is Yusafa, right? Yeah. I think it's Yusafa. Going up against the Megalodon whale. Going to rank 4, 2 of these gems. Valkyrie, Kate, Shocker, and Wolverine. Valkyrie and Kate. But easy. What am I doing? Oh. Megalodon in the wallet. Megalodon in the wallet. 1-1. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he definitely has a crazy huge count. That's what. I think Sandman's like watching. Oh. Really? Really? Do you think it's that bad? No. Use Kingpin. Trust me, bro. I'll show you. I'll show you, bro. Not that bad. Come on, there we go. What do you think will be good for GC week 1? All the nukes. That's what I think is gonna be good. All the nukes. I think it's gonna be a recall nuke meta. Oh, for GC week 1. Never mind. I don't think it matters too much because most people won't get to GC in week 1. You know? It's still gonna be the nuke quest though. Largely, I think. Oh, we'll see. Ghost Dog Tournament Round 1 is GC meta. Ooh. That's spicy. And Ghost is blacklisted. I mean, obviously there's a Meg Red. Just saying. Dupe sense are Elsa. I think it's quite cool though. What's GC? Glade circuit. Besides that, Baron Zemo is gonna be. Oh no, wait. No, not Baron Zemo. If you're running Liquid Courage Double Edge, then Kingpin is gonna be good. Because if Kingpin is max Sig, as soon as you take one parry, you get like your 5th rage charge. And if you have a Liquid Courage Double Edge debuff plus the debuff from the bleed, that immediately makes 8. So Kingpin would start the fight pretty much at overpower. So that kind of counts. Future Ant-Man maybe will be good. Bishop purifies down the bleeds. Both of them, so I just need to parry, hold block. But he's gonna purify both of the bleeds. Bishop's gonna be quite good. Seems really tricky. I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be too bad. Oh, wait, I could try Kato. Kato could be kind of interesting. No. Oh, there. Getting some precisions from some. I mean, I don't. Yeah, but. Oh, crap. How to. Seven-star Sauron's gonna be good, yeah. Kate Bishop's not. No, I meant Kate for this fight. Sorry. That's fine. Okay, so I shall lock me. Huh? Get that in. And I get special lock again. That's apparently fun. Okay, let's go. How have you been? Hey, what's up, Kano? How are you doing? Yeah, 7-star Sauron's gonna be good for sure. Okay. Eat this. This should do some decent damage. Except those incinerates. For whatever reason, just do nothing. Oh, of course. Honestly, like, of this node, special lock is the one I would get rid of. It's just so intrusive. Probably while cutting down branch, messed up shoulder. Ooh, sorry to hear that. Finally took 8.2. Took Black Cat rank 4. Nice. My Black Cat is rank 4 too. Love that kitty. That kitty cat's quite awesome. Yeah, that should be it, right? There we go. Okay, so Iceman. No, wait, Iceman plus 15% mouse is not going to be good. I mean, Iceman can kind of work. You just use low twos, yeah. There you go. Iceman can work, especially if you're running Liquid Courage sub ledge. And just use level 2s. Like, be aggressive, use level 2s. There's no debuffs involved. And you have the immunities and stuff. Yeah, Iceman actually could be quite a good shot for that. Right? So, let's take a look. Bleed Kingpin is going to work as we talked. Absorbing Man. Absorbing Man should do fine. Masochism more time is still a buff, even if you trigger it. He doesn't have debuffs in his kit. He will work just fine. Omega Sentinel will work because you have heal block. You will need to play around the Masochism, but still, you know, basically bleed immune and has a heal block, so that's something. Just starting with a heal block pre-fight. I wonder if Gore will work, because in theory he could. That'd be worth testing out, because he can gain regions for 60 seconds as long as you start cycling. Yeah, could be interesting. Kitty might maybe work, because you can phase most of the bleed damage and then willpower yourself a bit. Nick Fury can work. Well, Masochism is going to be annoying, but you know, you enter the second life and then quickly finish nuking down. Some Nimrod, that will work. Guardian deals fine with bleed. Guardian probably works. Warlock is obviously there. I think Scorpion will be able to handle it. Build up to level 2 and then you can start healing plus the willpower heal. So I think Scorpion will still probably be able to be used. Masochism region can nerf next region? What do you mean? No. Why? Feature Ant-Man will work. Obviously Omega Red's there. Domino is going to be risky, but can be used because Domino has like 50% chance to shrug it off. Bishop will be perfectly fine because Bishop can purify it. Obviously you have CGR. Will work just fine. I wonder how Juggernaut will do, because he does reduce the damage from the bleed, or should do. Could be worth a test. Well, keep in mind, because of willpower, even if you don't shrug it, you'll still survive. You're just gonna lose most of your health. So you have Sauron. Sauron's gonna be very good. War Machine can work. Because War Machine has that pre-fight that purifies debuffs at the start. But, you know, War Machine is not the best for Masochism, but can still kind of work. Maulman will work. Maulman's gonna purify. Yeah, because he's gonna purify that bleed immediately at the start. Gambit works. Gambit is pseudo bleed immune. Gambit's usable. He doesn't really debuff too much. Iceman will work. I don't know what the interaction will be with Angela. Shang-Chi will be able to be used. No, just parry. Just medium, light, medium. Mostly there's Corvus, King Groot. We have the Ultron, the Dark Hawk. Black Widow Clairvoyant. No, start to bleed immune. Hit Monkey can work, I think. Guess we'll see a lot of Omega Reds next meta. Yeah, we will. Mostly there's Dragon Man. Magnetos, both of them can work. Gilly, Nebula, Colossus, Sentinel maybe. Oh, the Duck is bleeding me now. I'm not gonna need extra Domino count. We're Vision. Other Magneto. Emma Frost. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, Howard the Duck should be fine too. Ish. Because he does have heal blocks in his kit too. Okay, let's do the last path. Actually, I know I need to finish up the stream, so that will do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And yeah, that will be it for today. And I shall see you guys soon. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information